pretend it's Friday night and you just took it out to a little fancy dinner. Now you're at home, you're doing some Netflix and chilling, and now it's tickling time. Well, hey there folks, and welcome back to the depths of YouTube. You may regret that you're here, but you're here, so why not stick around for a while? I am at the post office dropping off packages before headed off to my favorite thrift store in town. Anybody new to these parts, I'm an online reseller. I started as a side gig a little more 10 years ago, kind of out of necessity. I'd lost my day job. I was just looking for something to fill the gaps until I found another job. I scoured YouTube and found some people at Goodwill who were selling random stuff. Thought I'd give it a shot. I've always liked garage sales, treasure hunting. Sounded pretty cool, and that people were making a living doing it. Signed me up. So I started doing that a little more than 10 years ago. And now here I am. What was once a simple side gig is now hard to drive and do these videos, especially when there's like other cars and traffic. Trying not to cause an accident, but you know, hashtag worth it. So let's see what we can find.
And as I do, I go back to the toys. That's one of my favorite places to shop in any thrift store. I do really well with toys, especially used board games that are often overlooked. I find this new board game here. Peanuts, I got this for, most things in the store are 50 to 75% off. 15 bucks it sells for on Amazon. I'm definitely taking that home. Solitaire, these handheld games, look out for them. They do really well. Seems weird, but they all sell really well. Look out for Radica brand. Radica does really well. I find this game, give me that. Well, I'm restricted, so I'm going to throw it on the floor. That's what I think of things that I can't sell. Boulder Dash, this 1984 vintage board game. I find these old board games, some of them are hits and some are misses. And this is 35 bucks to 40. Shout out to the 80s, the music, and me, made in the 80s. I do love these little shelves full of small things. I feel like they're little dirt piles, and I just want to jump in and play them all day and just get dirty in all these profits. I find this Blu-ray doesn't sell for that much, but I'm getting this for $1, so I'm taking this home with me. I find these epic games. I find 4 of these. They're selling for $4 a piece. They're coming home with me. I sold them for just under 24 bucks plus shipping on those. Do or drink? Well, I'm not going to drink, so I am going to do it. I'm going to bring these home. I sell these good on Mercari. They do better on Mercari than eBay for me. I find these plushies, always looking at the plushie sections, I find these Pillow Pets, a good brand to look out for. This is a smelly cow. Smells like a banana. It's weird, a little strange, but sells for 35 bucks. I found this little girl suffocating in a bag. Little profits to be had, and she's coming home, this Lindsay plush. Never heard of her, but she sells for 18 bucks on Amazon. I find this other cotton candy cow. So this one also smells not like a banana, but candy, cotton candy this time. I don't like to eat that stuff, and I'm definitely not eating the plushie version either. And I find another, a fairy cow. So I'm finding all sorts of cows. I can probably start a farm. This sells for 40 bucks. And then I'm going straight over to the tools, because this is how men thrift. We go from plushies to tools. Ho, 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 ho. Now we're looking for this bike chain thingamabob. Not a huge sale, but I think it sells for about 15 bucks. And I think I got this for 3. So that's coming home. Unfortunately, I couldn't sell this on Amazon. It sells for 40 bucks. But good news, I could sell it on eBay for 30 bucks, and I got it for 5, so that's definitely coming home with me. I found this selfie stick thingamabob for the Insta360 Go. It sells for 35 bucks, so that's coming home. Then they have these buckets, these dollar bins. Everything in here you can find is $1 or 50 cents, and I can't wait to jump in and cut my hands on all the various things that you can't see when you're digging your hands through. I did find all this stuff in here. This first filter, I found 5 of these actually, selling for 22 bucks a pop. These everyday Whirlpool filters, I sell these on Mercari. Look out, there's a lot of fakes out there, so make sure it has this little decal, this little shiny thing on the back. And I do sell these on Mercari. They just do better. I kicked off eBay a lot on those. I find this other filter, sells for 35 bucks. These HP Instant Inks, I get kicked off eBay a lot on these Instant Inks specifically. So I sell them on Mercari. I wait till I find 2 of each and then throw them up on Mercari. This thing, didn't know what it was, but this is one of the core tenets of reselling. You don't know what it is, look it up. I got this for $1. Still don't know what it is, but I sold it for 17. So just remember, don't know what it is, look it up. I invested about $85 today. Gross profits about $571. So it's good on paper. Shipping supplies $10. That's a little high. It's probably going to be half of that. Net profits for the day is going to be about $337. Taxes, I do 15% aside of those net profits for about $52 for tax season. Next year, I do like to break it down for a general hourly salary. Travel is about an hour each way, so 2 hours round trip, another hour to list all this stuff on eBay and Mercari. Pack and ship this stuff up is going to be about another hour. Hourly salary is going to be about $85 an hour today, or after the taxes, when I take those out, it's going to be about $72 an hour.
So thanks for spending some time with me down here at the depths of YouTube, where I enjoy creating some of the worst content on the platform. So I have a whole channel full of me talking nonsense, so you can go check out those other videos. Do that YouTube-y thing. Give those like and subscribe buttons a little tickly. Pretend it's Friday night and you just took it out to a little fancy dinner. Now you're at home, you're doing some Netflix and chilling, and now it's tickling time. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you out in the wilds.